Even a gust of wind, when it touches my body, I feel like it's just passing through my body. It's there, my body is there, but it becomes like a thin air. It's like it has dissolved into the air. So that is what happens in the meditation. When you truly become meditative, your experience of your body and your experience of your mind will reduce so drastically. Today, meditation is one of the largest growing things in the world. The way it has been growing, especially in the Western countries and in America. Even there have been some statistics which say that in America, the meditation is almost a $1 billion industry. So that is the level, the way it is growing across the world and in different parts of the different countries. And it has been proven that a lot of people, the kind of advantages and benefits that they have seen out of meditation is really miraculous. So many people have really got good health because of meditation. People have been able to cure their chronic ailments with the meditation, and so many psychological benefits are also there of the meditation. But at the same time, if we see the way meditation is growing across the world, the misconception and misunderstanding also growing across the world about meditation, because so many people who think that they have closed their eyes and sitting with the cross-legged are meditating. It's not like that, because so many of my friends and relatives I have seen that they say every morning I do for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour of meditation, like that. Meditation does not mean that you have to just sit with your eyes closed. No, that is not meditation. That is just that you are trying to do meditation, or you are trying to be in that state which is called meditation. If we technically see the definition of meditation or the meaning of meditation, meditation generally means it is a certain state of a human being when he passes through his physical and psychological structure. Or in other words, if a human being's identification with his body and with his mind reduces to a certain level where he can experience something beyond his body and his mind, that is called meditativeness. But this is too technical, and a lot of people, I think, would not be able to understand what I'm talking, because something which has not been experienced by people yet, it's hard to make a meaning in your mind. So I'll just try to give some practical examples based upon which maybe you would be able to understand what exactly is the meaning of meditation. Let's say when I talk about identification with the body and identification with the mind, what actually it means is, let's say you would have either been in any kind of gym or any kind of exercises or cardio, whatever you have been doing in your life at some point of time. You would have realized that when you wake up in the morning, then you get fresh and then you wear your shoes and you go to gym. So before you go to gym, you practically would have observed that your laziness level, your dizziness level, and the kind of energy which should be felt in the body is very, very low. And you feel your body too much, you feel your body heavy, and you feel like you are carrying your body to the gym, because that's what happens. In those moments, what happens is your identification with the body is too high. But in comparison of that, you go to the gym, you do your exercise, cardio, yoga, or whatever that you're doing there, and then you come out of the gym. At that moment, you will see that the experience of your body will be completely different than when you entered the gym. It was completely different at that time, but now it is so energetic. It is so light, you feel like jumping and running around here and there, simply because your body has become so light. And in those moments, what happens is you experience your body at a very, very low level. So in those moments when we say you are not experiencing your body as much as you were experiencing before, it means your identification with the body has reduced. So this is what I'm saying. This is just a practical example which you can relate to your life, and you can experience that. When you are feeling jumping, when you are feeling around, when you are not feeling like you have to carry your body everywhere, that's when your identity with the body reduces. If you're feeling all the time lazy, if you're feeling all the time low of energy, if you're feeling dizziness, if you're feeling like sleepy, which means you have strong identification with your body and you are carrying it everywhere. That is why it is very, very important to work upon your body as much as possible, so that you don't feel your body. It becomes an instrument like which is never an impediment to you. It is like it is your instrument and you can use wherever you want. So that is how it is called the reduced identification with the body. Same happens with the mind. When there are too much of thoughts, too much of emotions, too much of juggling happening around here and there, and you are engaged this kind of thing and that kind of thing, which means in those moments your identification with your mind is too strong. But when there are very less thoughts, when there are very less emotions, or there are no thoughts, no emotions, or the reduced cerebral activity is happening, which means your identification with the body has reduced. So these are some of the practical examples that I gave you so that you can relate to your mind. But even gym is a very small example. Even after gym, you feel your body to a certain level. I'm not saying that you don't feel as much as you were feeling before gym, but still you feel your body to a certain level. But when you meditate and when you truly become meditative, when you transcend the limit of your physical and psychological nature, you realize that you feel like your body is no more. It's there, it's very much there. You'll be absolutely conscious, but your experience of the body will reduce to a very big level. I'll just give you my own example. When I meditate and when sometimes I become truly meditative, at that time what happens is, even a gust of wind, when it touches my body, I feel like it's just passing through my body. It's there, my body is there, but it becomes like a thin air. It's like it has dissolved into the air. So that is what happens in the meditation. When you truly become meditative, your experience of your body and your experience of your mind will reduce so drastically that it will be there. It's your instrument, it's your tool. Your body and your mind are your great tools, without which you would not be able to do the things in the society and in the material world that you have to do. But they should be the instruments. They should not be the lethargy. They should not become the weight upon you. So meditation is one such kind of practice, or one such kind of, I would say, technology through which you can transcend the limit of your physicality and psychology, so that when you experience that state of meditativeness, it's kind of overhauling of the body and the mind. It's like servicing of the body and the mind. Even if you become meditative for 10 to 20 seconds in 24 hours, you will realize that you have been born again. You feel like so jumping, you feel like so stable, you feel like so calm, you feel like so sharp and alert. That's what the meditation can do, just 10 seconds of meditation. Maybe to get into that meditativeness for 10 seconds, maybe you'll have to work for 20 minutes, 30 minutes or half an hour or whatever. It depends on person to person. If you truly become a good practitioner of meditation, maybe within 5 minutes or 10 minutes you can become meditative. So it depends upon person to person, but that is what actually meditation means. Meditation does not mean that you have just closed your eyes and sit and you're feeling the pain here and there in the back, in your leg, and your leg is going numb or your feet is going numb, or thoughts are running here and there. No, that is not meditation. That is just you are somehow trying to do meditation, but that is not meditation.